Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Gironca and today I will have a look at the 4 Nations mod for Crusader Kings II. Now, if you're unaware about this mod, if you've never heard of it, this mod is based on the Avatar: The Last Airbender saga or lore. So basically, it focuses on the adventures of An, who is the last, or happens to be the last Airbender, and the Avatar. And yeah, this mod has been out for a while. It's currently still in early alpha, so there's going to be a lot of bugs, probably, and also a lot of features missing. But I had a look at this mod, I don't know, maybe like 4 months ago, when there was only the map. There was nothing else, it was just the map. And it looked cool, I mean, it looked interesting, and I definitely had a lot of fun watching the series. I've only watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't know anything about The Legend of Korra, which seems to be the sequel. I don't know anything about this. But yeah, I've had a great time watching the first, well, series, basically. And so I decided, yeah, that would be something worthwhile to check out. And recently it has been actually suggested to me, so I'm gonna have a look at it again. So let's hop into single player. And it seems as though we only have one possible starting scenario, Sozin's coronation, which is actually playing before the time of Avatar An. So as you can see, as Sozin assumes his new role as Fire Lord, his friend Avatar Roku is traveling the world in order to master all 4 elements. Together they ushered in a new era for humankind. So what that means is we currently have Sozin ascending to the throne of the Fire Nation. After him, it is Fire Lord Ozai, who I believe then declares the war on the world, where we have this famous saying, "But then the Fire Nation attacked." So this is Fire Lord Ozai, and then his son is Prince Zuko. And, well, Prince Zuko is actually not that important, but what's more important is his uncle, or the, of Ozai's brother, Uncle Iroh. I just love him. He's my favorite character, but in this starting scenario, we're probably not going to be able to play as him because he's either not born yet, or even if he is, he's going to be a babe and probably not going to hold any titles. So we're going to have to pick someone else, and I think, my second most, Iroh is my favorite character, but my favorite nation are the Earth nations, or the Earth kingdoms. So we have the city of, or the king of Omashu. Omashu is pretty cool, but Omashu is only the second coolest. The coolest city in this entire, world is probably Ba Sing Se. So we're gonna have to start it as Earth King Huan of Ba Sing Se. So yeah, let's click him and start the game and hop in as Huan the Earth King. Ooh. So we'll see. As I said, I had a look at this earlier and not really much was working, so we'll see how things have changed. But yeah, first of all, this map looks beautiful. So that is truly beautiful done. I love it. I love it. Already falling in love with it. So yeah, this I don't need. Maybe we're gonna have a look at this. Ba Sing Se culture. No special culture, okay. Alright, so there's localization problem. Good. I don't think this is too interesting. Let's actually have a look at the diplomatic, the realms, just to give us a better overview. Okay, so we have the Northern Water Tribe over here, we have the Southern Water Tribe here, then we have the 4 air temples. We have the Western, the Northern Air Temple, which I believe is the one that is built inside these hills. I'm not entirely sure, but there was one that was basically upside down. That was really cool. Then we have, obviously, the Eastern and the Southern Air Temple. I'm not entirely sure where An is from. I think it was the Southern one, but I don't even know. I just know that they got destroyed first by the Fire Nation. So yeah, the Southern Water Tribe, that's where Katara and Sokka are from. And we currently have King Kutok as ruler, but he does not have any family. Okay, and he's a master bender. Ah, interesting. So those are some of the new traits. I was wondering how they would implement this. Okay. Then we have here, obviously, we're gonna have a look at Fire Lord Sozin. Oh, there it is. So it's just one mountain. Look at this. You can't even get there. Can you even get there? I think you can only get there from the Fire Capital, which is, okay, what is this province then? The Fire Palace. Oh, interesting. So Fire Palace has its own. I like that. I have to admit, this map is nicely done. It's really nicely done. Somewhere there must be this island Oh my god, it's been a while. It's been a while. If you can't tell, it's been a while that I have watched the show, so I'm not entirely caught up on anything. I'm probably gonna have to look things up if I want to do a series or real series on this. But so far the mod looks very cool. So we have Firelord Ozai, Zozin here, who's only a competent bander. Interesting, but he's the Firelord, okay? And that gives him some extra martial, and he's obviously ambitious. All right, but let's first have a look at Omashu. Omashu is over here. Pretty cool city. Does it have any good buildings? No, no special buildings. So yeah, let's come back to the greatest city of them all, Ba Sing Se. Look at that. Look at that huge city with its just amazingly big walls. That's just awesome. So you can enter Ba Sing Se from Dalidong, it seems like. Yeah, and you can also enter it from the south. So only 2 provinces that you can enter it, but then you can enter it from over here. Awesome. So yeah, you're really gonna have to walk a weird path, and it's gonna take you a while to get to the center. And look how big this city is. That's amazing. Nicely done. I like it. I like it. This is just how I, hoped Ba Sing Se would look like. And look at this. Look at all the are these tributaries? Oh, so we have tributaries. All these guys seem to be our tributary. Yes. Okay, interesting. So I wonder what's gonna happen once we die, if we will have to fight to get all the tributaries back. I don't really think that's how it works, but that's possible. Is Omashu a tributary, I wonder? Yes, Omashu is also a tributary. Interesting. Okay, this is, what's this? The North Serpent? Okay, I don't even remember that. Alright, so let's have a look at our own character here. We have Earth King Huan, who is apparently incapable. That's a shame. He's puppet ruler of the Earth Kingdom. This character is the Earth King, officially king of all kings in the Earth Kingdom, but serves as a puppet. Okay, we serve as a puppet. Who's the true ruler then? Okay, we're just, we're brave, temperate. We're not even a bender. That is odd. Shouldn't we be a bender? Perhaps not. I don't know. But we don't have the bender trait. Neither does our son. That's a little bit odd. I thought for sure we would be a bender as well. This guy's a bender. What does it give him? 2 martial. Okay, well, it doesn't seem to have that big of an impact. Okay. What kind of things can we do? Okay, so this seems all like vanilla. Okay, there it goes. Tiger hunt, okay. Well, I think that's the reused India. Feast celebrating the bond with the spirit world. Okay, so that's something new. That is definitely something new. The bond between the spirit world and the physical world has, for as long as anyone can remember, been important for the balance of all the living things. This bond should be celebrated with a huge feast. Certainly. Search for an ostrich. Okay. Cool. So far it seems like there's not too many options, extra options implemented by this mod, but it definitely looks cool. Okay, can we find Roku? Can we find Avatar Roku? Just want to have a look at him. Roku. Oh, that was 1-0. There he is. Firebender. Competent. It must be him. Is that him? Roku Han? No. Is that him? It doesn't show. Avatar Roku. Can I search for the avatar? Oh, it must be him. Yeah, okay, so he's the avatar. Fire spirituality. Okay. He's a mastermind theologian. Okay, this character controls the element of fire. And a competent bander, and he's the avatar. There we go. There's his trait. This character is the avatar, bridge between our world and the spiritual one, and master of all 4 elements. Well, not yet. He has to learn that first. Okay. This character is barred from inheritance until all elements have been mastered. Okay. Okay, so he has to master all of the elements before he can actually do stuff. Interesting. Okay, he's from the Fire Nation. That's true. So he's, I believe, well, he's the court chaplain of some dude. He's still in the Fire Nation at the moment. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna let the game run forward a little bit and just see how it runs and how things go. We can obviously pick a focus. I probably can't do that actually because we're incapable. Actually, we can. It says does not have the trait incapable. We don't have the trait incapable. We're just incapable. That is odd. I'm not sure if that is meant to be. Okay, so it does add some new traits. Okay. So we are considered incapable, yet we're not actually incapable. We're 50 years old, and I think we probably want to go for rulership. We are the king. We're supposed to rule, so let's do that. And let's actually get married as well. Let's see who we can marry. Eastern Earth Kingdom, a 16-year-old. She is flirtatious. Flirting and spending time with their favorites is what this character spends their day with. So obviously there's still some localization issues. It's fine. Positive Jing. A strong attack is a strong defense. Okay, oh look at this Master Benderess. Basically a sand bender. She bends sands. Interesting. Okay, where is she located? In the desert area probably. There must be a desert. Yeah, that's a desert. Okay, so those are the desert nomads. Oh yeah, I know them from the show. They're pretty cool. They're actually pretty cool. Okay, there must also be some metal benders out there. So I think, well, she wouldn't really fit for a king. We're a king. Who are we gonna marry then? She, my vassal, the Duchess. No. The Southern Earth Kingdom, Northern. I don't want to go for the Eastern Earth Kingdom and this flirtatious girl. Although she is a brilliant strategist and she wants to marry. 31 years old. Jodi of Miangjiao. That's quite far away. Okay. You know what? I think we're just gonna marry someone. It doesn't matter. Mia married Tia. Although it's actually -1. She's a duchess apparently. Well, it's gonna be difficult for us to marry a queen. Because we're the only king here. Awesome. So we should be making a lot of... Oh my god, look at that money we're making. From all these tributaries that we have. Jesus, that's just too much. Okay, it was one of those situations where you didn't want to tell, okay, you know what, I don't really care about this. Yes, we're gonna be deceitful. Who's this guy? This must be Kinjinji. Okay, so this is the Northern Earth Kingdom, but he also is my tributary, and he's apparently fighting someone else. Taki? Okay, they have their de jure wars. Let's have a look at the de jure empires, by the way. The Earth Kingdom is obviously pretty big. We have the Water Tribes, the Air Nomads, and then the Phoenix Kingdom. That's what it's called. Yeah, keep this information to myself. Interesting, interesting. Okay, what are the de jure kingdoms? Nanshang. We have Amashu down here, and obviously Ba Sing Se, the big city. Okay, well, so far we have just inherited another castle. That was quick, and we're making just ridiculous amounts of money. That is truly ridiculous. What is the second? Okay, so we've inherited this province right here. So I guess holding these 5 in the inner core would be just amazing to hold all of these castles, and we're probably heir to all of this. Yeah, middle ring. Yeah, we're gonna be heir to all of this. Awesome. So let's actually go ahead and build something here with all the money we have. Castle walls. Okay, so it doesn't actually add any unique buildings like the Elder Kings mod does, but perhaps they're gonna do that. For now, however, I have to say that the mod runs very smooth. No problems, no lags or anything. Oh, well, look at this. The Northern Air Temple. This guy's an airbender. I wonder why we're not a earthbender. That's a little bit surprising, actually. And this woman wants to marry us. Oh, we were only betrothed. Okay, well, there you go. Cool. And she calls us into a war. We want the gold. What's this? Okay, maybe we're gonna have to slow down a little bit. So let's see how this works. We have gained our ambition. We can actually create some titles. Ba Sing Se. Why can I not create this? You need 200 stat piety. Okay, we don't have enough piety apparently. And the upper ring can also be... Okay, this can actually be created. Is that a kingdom? Oh, the kingdom of Ba Sing Se. So currently what do we have? We have the Earth Kingdom. We could also get the kingdom of Ba Sing Se. That's obviously something we will do. And what about you, wife? You are defending against Ruvong, a revolt. We'll obviously help you in your revolt. Okay, that's over here. Okay, so we married a woman right next to us. That's actually quite smart, I think. And we can call in all of our tributaries. Look at that. Look at that. That's just ridiculous. So basically, what I want to see is what happens to our realm once we die. Because I think that will be something interesting. If we're going to inherit all of these tributaries, that would be kind of overpowered, I think. Yeah. And I also wonder if they implement Zosian's Comet. Obviously, Zosian's still alive, but in a later bookmark, they should definitely do that. Cool. Well, yeah, let's go speed 5. Let's let the game run a little bit. Wow, it's running quickly. That is fast. That is truly fast. And we can actually, with so much money, we can just upgrade everything here. I haven't even set up my council yet. I should probably have a look at my council, to be honest. What's this? Piss off someone. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, we can just do the generic ones. Okay, nothing new has been added here. That's fine. So let's actually set up our council. And there are also these little pictures. I like these pictures. They're quite neat, actually. Some of them still obviously lack pictures, but if they get filled with, you know, a picture of the area, that's gonna be awesome. I mean, seriously, that's the outer wall. Awesome. Wow, I love this. I really like the love that the mod makers have put, or the mod maker, I'm not entirely sure, have put into creating the map. That is definitely very awesome. Castle walls have been built in the Earth Palace. Okay, well, however, I have to admit that, you know, it does look cool, but so far it doesn't really offer anything unique. I have to say, it looks very nice, but I would like to play, you know, with Ozai and Zuko and Uncle Iroh and all these characters, because I don't really know too much about, you know, the timeline of Avatar Roku and Fire Lord Sozin. So I'd rather, you know, wait for this mod to be updated and then, you know, jump in a later start date. But yeah, it seems like we're not gonna die anytime soon. I could kill us, obviously. Console command this. How do I do this? I wouldn't even know now. I would have to look that up. So I guess, yeah, we're gonna keep our information to ourselves. That is actually quite annoying that this keeps popping up all the time. Well, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put an end to this little showcase here. It was not, well, as much as I expected, actually. Oh, look at that. Awesome, the North Pole. Yeah, I thought we could play a little bit more, but it just doesn't seem that appealing to me to play during Zosian's timeline. I'd rather wait for, you know, a second timeline to be possible, second scenario, and play during the time of An. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be added very soon. If you like this mod, I have put a link to it in the description, so you can support the mod makers, the devs. Tell them how awesome you think this map looks, because it certainly does. And if you want me to, you know, keep checking out this mod, which I probably will anyways, but if you enjoyed this video, and if you want me to eventually make a series on this mod, then please leave a like on this video, and maybe even a comment, and tell me so, because that's going to encourage me to definitely have a closer look into this. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.